Splitfocus from the 2P project. How's everybody doing today? It's great. Glad to hear it. I know I didn't really give you guys much time to say anything, but that's okay because, you know, that's how I am. I just kind of sit here and I talk and talk and talk and whatever. Guess what? Winter has arrived. I'm actually kind of excited because I like the winter. So here, take a look. Winter time. Well, it's actually not the winter. I don't know if you saw, maybe the glare kind of screwed everything up. But you can see it out behind me there. There's some snow in the background. So with winter here, it keeps me inside all the time. And what that means is I play more games. I don't like driving around in the winter too often. So I'm going to be hitting up some of my old school retro video games. Hopefully I can get some of that posted on the channel. We'll do some Let's Plays in the future. I don't know. Who knows? You know me and my ability to post videos and whatever. I might be slacking. I mean, look, my Suicaden 4 Let's Play still kind of behind in times. Anyway, the last couple of weeks have been rather uneventful. We do have some pickups that we want to show you, but Pokechan isn't here today. She's at work. So I'm sitting here. It's about 8:30 in the morning. I got nothing to do. I thought I'd record a video for you guys, post it on the channel, and we'll go from there. So what I decided to do is I'm going to give you some first impressions on a video game that I recently picked up as part of our finds. But I don't want to show, like, I bought 2 games this week, but I don't want to show both games. So I'll just show the one. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Day 0 Edition. Pretty good game so far. I haven't really gotten into the campaign mode because I've been playing a lot of multiplayer. Multiplayer consists of, I think, roughly 16 people, 8 on 8, or you can do some free-for-all matches. We're going to get into the gameplay shortly. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the box. The Day 0 edition here was only available for pre-order people at our local EB Games. Sorry about that. Oh, there's my pizza on the bottom. But at our local EB Games, we were only allowed to... Day 0 edition was given to the pre-orders. So on the pre-order, you get up here... My autofocus is screwing up. Sorry, guys. Okay, so you get the crossbow, the AK-12, and the EM1 Quantum. Oh, and the bullet brass exoskeleton. I haven't used any of those yet because I'm just not... I don't know if I want to keep the game or not. I'm a platinum member at EB Games, so I will see what happens. Anyway, let us get into the game, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. Okay, Splitfocus back from the 2P project here, wherever it was I was gone to. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And that on the left is the exoskeleton of the guy. So the symbol is represented by Atlas or Sentinel. I don't know which symbol that is. I haven't been playing this game very long. Published in 2014 by Activision. I believe there's also someone else. Oh, we're going into a scene. I don't want to go into a scene, so we'll skip that out. Normally, I would run the scene for my own personal benefit, but I don't want to. So let's get started. We'll be pressing X. I don't have a lot of time because I already did some recording, and I want this video to be a short 15-minute video for you guys. Okay, so I haven't played the campaign yet. I haven't done extra survival mode, so those could probably be other episodes if I decide to keep this game. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep the game or not. So we'll head into the multiplayer mode, which is what I wanted to show you, and we'll just do a basic deathmatch. But I wanted to show you some of the screens first before you actually get into the game. So you have the store mode, which allows you to go in the store, buy DLC packs and whatever. You have combat readiness program, which is for noobs, I believe, because I went 22-0 on almost 3 matches or whatever. It was kind of crazy. LAN is for local area network if you have more than one PS4 set up, and local play is for split screen action, I believe. I'm not sure. I haven't gone into that yet. So maybe we can do that on another video, and I can get Pokechan to play with me. That'd be kind of cool. She doesn't really get into any of these kinds of games. She likes watching them, but, you know, that's how things go. Okay, so let's play online. So this is my character on the right. We have 1 of 18 players. I could invite people to a private match if I wanted to. Like I said, the store is there. That's what my character looks like. She's wearing an awesome helmet that I just recently picked up under the Elite mode. If I go into the armory, I can show you all the stuff that I do have. Here is something special. It's called the Bloodshed Helmet. You pick it up, but it says I only have it for 44 more seconds, which means if I go into a game, the helmet will stay on my head for 44 seconds, and then if for whatever the timer runs out or whatever, I'll lose the helmet. So, I don't even wear the helmet, actually. I've picked up some KVA Scout gloves last night, which is kind of green. These are kind of cool. These up here, I believe, are special weapons for your character. So the Sledgehammer and Death and Taxes, which is kind of cool. So we'll go over those in a second. So if we go into Operator, there's a lot of things here. We'll end with customization last. Excuse me. The COD account. So that's the account that you would use to set up your COD. Set up your account to be able to access various, things. So you can get a Call of Duty news and tips, join a clan if you want, get access to the app, which happens on Android phone. I believe it has Android phone. I'm not sure if they're connected to that. See, I don't want to sign up for this in the event that I don't play this game for very often. Prestige mode. Actually, I've already heard of people that have hit 5th Prestige, which is kind of crazy because the game just came out like last week, within the last couple weeks, I guess. Clan mode. I can create a clan if I wanted to, but I don't want to create a clan because, like I said, I don't know if I'll be sticking around. Plus, I suck, so I don't know how many people would want to follow me. There's leaderboards, rank play summary. They're still in preseason mode, so I don't know when that actually begins. So I've been playing some of the rank play, but it hasn't been going anywhere yet, so we don't know what's happening with that. Okay. Combat record. As you can see, I have a 0.91 kill-death ratio. That's because I suck. And I'm on a 1.17, win-loss ratio. That's okay. There's other things here you can look at. Game modes gives you a whole bunch of a rundown on how you're playing. Weapons shows you how many kills you got with all your weapons. Your exo launcher, which we'll get to in a moment, is just basically your exo gear and all that. Score streaks is kind of like your kill streaks, except in this game it's called score. And it's based on all your scores, and these are all the medals you get. So in my career, that's pretty much how I've played. Okay, and awesome, woman riding on a bear. That's kind of cool. I like that. Your challenges. These are just basically your challenges for all your weapons and some. If you've played Call of Duty in the past, you understand the challenges. And your calling card. That's my samurai on the left. I've always wanted to be a samurai, and I just called my tag bear. That's not what people call me or whatever, but I'm not going to use my nickname on here. I could probably fit Split in there, SPLT. You can only put 4 letters, but whatever. And then of course, your picture. And then we get into the customization. So I usually like using a female character. It's a lot better, to me anyway. A lot of you out there might think I have gender issues, but whatever. So I chose the redhead, which is kind of cool, because, redheads are awesome. And I'm sure a lot of you would probably agree with me. They do tend to have a bit of an attitude, which is kind of cool, and you kind of need a bit of an attitude if you're playing this. If you're the character in this game and you need to shoot people, right? I know I couldn't. So you can wear different eyewear, you can wear different helmets. Like I said, I'm wearing this helmet. The thing about eyewear is you can't see the eyewear unless you're wearing a helmet that allows you to see it with an open face. I'm wearing this helmet so that you can't. Well, just because it looks cool, but you can't see. Some different tops, different loadouts. I like the bulkiness of this Atlas infantry loadout. It makes my woman look cool. Reminds me of what's her name from Edge of Tomorrow and Tom Cruise there. That's what this reminds me of. So I think they got a lot of their inspiration from that movie too. Your gloves. You get these generic gloves when you first start out, but I started out with the green gloves. And then can go on and look into the other stuff. But we don't really need to because I don't have much gear in terms. I haven't been playing for very long. Okay, so with that being said, why don't we... let's just go over this real quick. According to a lot of people on Reddit and various other locations across the internet, the BAL-27 is a terrible weapon to use. Actually, it's not terrible. It's actually a really good weapon to use. It has a high fire rate, apparently, and you can check that out by clicking on this. It has a high fire rate of 14, and the damage is decently high compared to all these other things. The fire rate on this weapon sucks, and the damage rate is still similar to the BAL-27. So a lot of people are saying that the BAL-27 might get nerfed in the future, which is, they have to level the playing field. Okay, and all these other things, you can add attachments and whatnot. I don't have very many attachments. You can have a secondary weapon, which in this case, I'm using Wildcard 2, which is a secondary gunfighter, which allows me to equip a primary weapon on my second slot. One thing to note about the shotguns is it takes slow to pull out the gun and go from there. Okay. Then you got your skill streaks here. I don't have a lot in here. There's a few, but I don't have a lot to show, so I'm not going to go through all of them. Plus, it'll eat up our time. We want to see some gameplay. I usually use the OP, but we're going to go with this one today because it has a suppressor. Okay, so in order to find a game, you just hit find game. And like I said, I'm going through a bit of a tutorial of this just for those of you out there who haven't really played Call of Duty Advanced Warfare yet. You can see all this. This is what I was telling you about the ranked play. It's only in preseason mode, so you don't get any points from it, but you do get to play against people that have been playing for a very long time. Free Fall I've been doing for a while, but we're going to do Team Deathmatch just because it's easy to get into a game, and it's, you can see how, whoa, I'm with level 1 match players, I think. That never happens. Okay, so this is one of the maps. It's kind of cool. And actually, joining a game that fast never happened to me before. So the game might already be in motion, so we're just going to try and play, get through the game. I'll talk to you a little bit about what each of the things do, your L2 buttons, you know, all the buttons do, and so forth. So if I die, I die. It's because I can't multitask properly and talk, and I just can't do it. Okay, so we're going to start off with my gun called Cheats, because people have been saying this game is a cheater game, a cheater guy. And there's a guy over here that I'm gonna kill. And, okay, so before I get into killing people, I want to go over the buttons. Okay, X is jump, circle is to crouch. If you double tap, not if you double tap. If you tap once, oh, there's a guy coming. If you tap once and then hold, you get to go right onto the prone position, which is on your stomach. R2 button or L2 button allows you to view down the reticles, and R2 button allows you to shoot. L1 button hits your exo ability. Now, exo abilities allow you to have certain things. So my exo ability was to increase the amount of energy I have or health. R2 button is either for your grenades or your secondary exo ability, and you need a certain score to unlock the score streaks that are on the right side above the 32 there, which is where my ammo is located. So why don't we run out and see if we can find some enemies to kill. Let's get some points on the board. We got a lot of hesitant guys here. I think we're losing too, so we'll just get some kills here. I'll try to anyway. Okay, so the double X, if you tap double X, if you tap X twice, you do an exo ability jump. That's because of your supreme exoskeleton that you have on. If you press X once and then hit in the left thumbstick, you get a boost ability. And if you press X, if you double tap X, you do that double jump like I was mentioning. And then you can hit the left thumbstick in, and you get a, what do you call that? A boost. So you can pretty much chain moves together, which is kind of cool. I actually enjoy this game. Kind of reminds me of Halo sometimes, but I'm not gonna dwell on that because Halo was one of my favorite games for a long time, and I don't know, it just kind of lost its appeal because I haven't played it in such a long time. And a lot of the people that are on Halo now are kind of annoying. The other thing that you can do with this, which is actually kind of cool, is you can stomp people, which I was just trying to do there, but the guy stole my kill, so I didn't really get a chance to do that. Stomping people is actually kind of fun, though. They get all mad when you stomp them. It's hilarious. Okay, so I don't really know this map, so I don't know where enemies are. Yeah. So just bear with me here for a little bit. I'm also not very good at multitasking, like I said earlier. So it's not really my fault there. I got a nice assist on it. And I have my volume down because I don't wear a headset, so that I can talk to you guys, so that you guys don't hear the screen or the video game playing through my screen. Is that guy up there? No. So you guys might want to just... hopefully the volume will come through on the screen. See, that guy's flying around. He's doing that cool thing. Doing that boost button here just to get up to the center of the map a little quicker. The cool thing about the... I don't know how come he didn't die. But the cool thing about the boosting is that it allows you to get around the map fairly quickly.
like I was saying earlier, if you want to just keep... There's a guy up here, and that guy didn't see him. Obviously, I couldn't kill him. I'm not very good. Okay, so we lost that match, but you see how, you know, multiplayer works. It's kind of cool. You get a match bonus at the end of each map, so it can range from 1,000 to 2,000. So if you win the match, you get 2,000. If you lose the match, you get 1,000. So that's not bad. In this case, I did 2 and 5. I played a game earlier, and I went 12 and 15. I usually end up with like a 0.91 kill-death ratio, which is kind of cool. And there it is. My bloodshed helmet has expired, like I mentioned to you guys earlier. I wasn't wearing it anyway, but if you were wearing it in game, it would expire and you'd have to take it off, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really had anything to do with that yet. And I don't know what the best setup for gear is. Sometimes after a mission or a map, you get a supply drop. And it's based on score, I believe. And if you open them, and the sound comes from the controller too, you get cool things. So, I got some mercenary gloves. I don't really like those, so I probably won't wear those. And for my next match, I'll get a 2-minute, at the 2-minute mark, I'll get an orbital care package. And then in the next match, I'll also have 45 minutes of rapid supply, whatever that means. I don't know. So, a lot of those add to the, to your experience of Call of Duty. So, I suggest, okay, my first impressions, okay, I enjoy the game. I enjoy the multiplayer mode. That's the reason why I bought it, because I couldn't play Call of Duty, Halo. I didn't buy an Xbox One. And with Master Chief Collection coming out, but you know what? I'm sort of kind of thinking that maybe it wasn't a good idea to buy the game anyway, to buy the Xbox One, because Master Chief Anniversary Edition's apparently been having some problems. So I'm kind of glad that I went with the PS4. I got Destiny. I have, a couple games here for the PS4. I do want to get The Last of Us. But anyway, that's going on to another story altogether. This has been Call of Duty, the Advanced Warfare First Impressions. I love this multiplayer mode. I've yet to try the campaign. I might do a Let's Play through of that. And like I said, though, I'm going to need a headset if I do the Let's Play, because I don't want the volume coming from the TV and interfering with my vocal recording. This has been Splitfocus from the 2P Project. Out.